All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? This is Wayne Dupree of the Political Insider. We usually do this at lunchtime every day. Usually on Wednesdays and Fridays, I take your questions. We have a team that collects your questions and sends them to me so that I can try to answer them the best way I can. If I don't know how to answer them, then we'll try to find out the answer later on. You can talk about anything: sports, entertainment, politics, whatever you have. But all we ask is that you follow us here on the Political Insider Facebook page and also the politicalinsider.com. If there's one thing that the team wants to say is thank you for visiting our website on a daily basis and sharing our stories there. We also want to thank those that have signed up for the newsletter that we send out every day. We want to thank you for that. There's a whole lot of news going on, a whole lot of things going on in government. The CBO number was supposed to be coming out today. I don't think that's come out yet for the Republican Obama repeal and Obamacare repeal and replace, which, I think that it might be a little bit hefty, and hopefully it's not. But if it's going to be hefty, then it's going back to the House, which is going to make the Republicans look sad. It's going to make them look really sad. Honestly, you hear Paul Ryan going out and saying that the bill is, we passed it out of the House. Well, no, you actually didn't pass it out of the House, Speaker Ryan. It's held up in the House. It's still in the House. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, a couple of weeks ago, the Republican lawmakers signed the bill for their version of a repeal and replace. Oh, and by the way, listen, this is real talk. I'm not going to bullcrap anybody on this. It doesn't make any good for us to bullcrap each other, especially when our politicians are bullcrapping us every day. So the truth is, the bill never left the House. The bill is still in the House. It's waiting on the CBO numbers, which it should have waited on before they signed it, but they didn't want to. They took President Trump to the garden. They're laughing, joking, smiling, thinking that that's it. The American people thought, wow, it's passed. No, it's not passed. When the CBO numbers come out, either today or tomorrow, bottom line is, if it's too much, the bill's going back to the House so they can re-vote on it again, which is going to make our side look dumb. It's going to make our side look weak. And Democrats are going to eat it up. The Democrats are going to eat it up. The media is going to eat it up. And Paul Ryan is going to look stupid. Look, if you follow me on my radio show, if you follow me here on the politicalinsider.com, if you follow me on my Facebook page for my own website, I've been saying for a long time, we've got to get rid of these politicians that aren't helping the American people, that aren't helping the middle class, that aren't helping the poor people. We need to get rid of these politicians. And every time I say that, I look, the way that I think about it is like this. Everybody loves their own politician, so they're not going to get rid of them. And that's why we're in this mess, because everybody loves their politician that they're not going to get rid of them, but they think it's somebody other. They think it's somebody's, John Blow's politician. They think so. Nobody gets gone. People talk about term limits. You want to look. All of you are in charge of term limits. You do know that, right? It's called voting. You vote the people out. That's term limit, because the people in Congress, Democrats and Republicans, are not going to vote themselves term limits. They aren't going to vote themselves pay cuts. These people don't know anything about pay cuts. As a matter of fact, they shouldn't be getting paid what they're getting paid right now. Did you know that every time somebody gets elected into Congress, they get lifetime dental, lifetime medical, lifetime pension, even if they only serve one day? And what does that do for the American people? What does that do for the middle class? What does that do for the poor? Nothing. We have a question from Melder Christopher. What do you think happened in the UK? What do I think happened in the UK? Like I said, this is straight talk. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened in Manchester. Manchester has been asking for a whole lot of refugees over there for a long time. That's the truth. They've been asking for a whole lot of Syrian refugees, and they welcome these refugees into Manchester, and it came back to bite them. Now, we all grieve with the people, the children that have been lost. As of today, I think 4 more people have been arrested. So it wasn't a lone wolf, what the media was talking about. There's a group. And our media pushes that lone wolf crap all the time. Whenever there's a bombing over here, that they always push that, well, it's a lone wolf. It's a lone wolf. It's a lone wolf. It's a lone wolf. Well, if you put all these wolves together, it sounds like you got a wolf pack. It sounds like you got a group that is spread out over periods of the United States of America. But it just happened that it was over in Manchester, and Manchester is feeling the effects of not policing their state and stopping these people from other countries from coming in. Listen, I don't mind immigration, but there has to be some type of catch, so that people, if people come to your country and if people want to be part of your country, you would think or hope that they would want to abide by the laws because they love your country so much they want to be a part of it, that they will come and want to abide by the laws and make your country better with interacting and being a forceful use to making things great. But the way that these things are today, these people are coming over here and bringing what they ran from. These people ran from religious persecution, or at least that's what they're saying. They ran from religious persecution. They ran from the gangs. They ran from the killers over here. And then when they get over here, or Manchester, then they try to change. They try to change that country or this country into what they just left. My question is, why don't they fight in their country to save their own country instead of running? That's just me. Well, the Democrats dropped the Trump-Russia conspiracy theory now that former CIA Director John Brennan admits he has no info proving collusion exists. Listen, just because John Brennan said it, Democrats aren't going to stop. You have Dianne Feinstein, who said that she doesn't see any evidence. Coons out of Delaware says he doesn't see any evidence. Manchin from West Virginia said he doesn't see any evidence. All these Democrats of the top level are saying that they don't see any see any collusion between Trump and Russia. But yet the Democrats keep talking about, but there is a connection. You have top tier Democrats saying there is no collusion. We can't see anything. We can't find anything. And it's almost a year. It's almost a year that they've been looking into this mess. Now, either our intelligence is incompetent or they're incompetent. You know, the media has been running with how Trump won because of Russia. Well, if he did, where's the proof? They're bringing out experts. Oh, yeah. It happened. Really? Show it. Show the proof. Show the proof. If you can't show the proof, shut the hell up. If you can't tell the American people how somebody did something and show them how it was done, then it didn't happen. And the American people need to start changing the way that they think and say, you know what? You're right. We haven't seen anything, so we aren't going to listen to this mess anymore. We aren't going to listen to this mess anymore. The CNN and MSNBC and ABC and NBC and CBS and all the other alphabet networks are using accusations, innuendos, and allegations as proof these days. And they're also using anonymous sources. Not only are the alphabet networks using anonymous sources, but our side is using anonymous sources too, especially the ones on Twitter. We have Twitter users that use anonymous sources so that they can get extra followers and stuff like that. I'm not playing. I watch it every day while I'm trying to put out these stories and stuff. People think that they can rise above the top and you will believe them and you're going to follow them and you're going to support them and stuff. As long as anonymous source came to me and said that President Trump such a, I can't believe it. I always knew it. Y'all don't know anything. The anonymous source could be somebody that was in the NBC bathroom that was singing about something that he heard while he's using the bathroom. And then the person runs out, hey, I got an anonymous source. Somebody told me something. We got to get back to fact base. That's what we need. We need to get back to fact based stuff. Let me see where we at. You can ask your questions down below. Our team is going to collect them and bring them in right here. Do you think Sean Hannity will stay or leave Fox? Listen, Sean Hannity's not going anywhere. Sean Hannity has always been a fighter. Sean Hannity is my big brother. Sean Hannity is the reason why I do radio right now. I've interviewed him a few times. I've talked to him a few times too. He's not going anywhere. So, and I know there's a big, gigantic hatred toward him right now. Well, you know what? I don't know if it's hatred. I don't know if I can say it's hatred. Okay? I don't know if it's hatred. But I can say this. Some people's feelings are hurt because Sean Hannity wouldn't get on the TV last night and throw information out that he really didn't have the background information to. I mean, some people thought that he was going to get on there and talk all this stuff just because. And that's not who he is. If, now the letter, I guess that's where this is coming from. There was a letter that went out yesterday from Aaron Rich, which Seth Rich's brother. Aaron Rich reached out to this Twitter person, Kim.com, who finally followed me on Twitter because I had questions for him. Kim.com, and this is going off into a tangent. I mean, well, no, it's not going off to a tangent. I don't want to get too far off of this subject about Sean staying or leaving Fox. Bottom line is, Aaron Rich sent an email to Fox News asking Fox News, please do not put any information that this Kim.com is peddling until it's verified and validated. This Kim.com person contacted the Rich family and said, I got information, yada, yada. Well, the Rich family was like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Thank you for letting us know. We want to talk to you. And we want to validate everything that you have, that you said that you have, and verify it. And we want to use the law enforcement to do it. And what happened? This Seth Rich guy didn't respond. So the Seth Rich guy got in contact with Sean Hannity and start talking to Sean Hannity. Instead of talking to the family, start talking to Sean Hannity. And Sean Hannity has gotten into this as rightfully so, because it's a story. It's a big story. From what I was told, Sean Hannity was going to get on and bring on Kim.com last night on his television show. Seth Rich's brother Aaron sent an email or a message to Fox News saying, please don't do it. Please don't do it. We're asking you. The family is asking you. Do not do it. Sean Hannity got on TV last night and said, you know what? I've talked to the family. I talked to the brother today, which was yesterday. I've talked to the brother today. I'm a father. I understand what they're going through. I'm going to hold off on what I'm getting ready to do, but I'm not giving up. And we're going to have something a whole lot later, but I can't do it right now. Now, most of us would understand that because we use common sense. We understand that. He didn't cave. He respected the wishes of the family to hold up right now. Not going to do it. Going to wait until the information has been verified and validated, which Kim.com hasn't done yet. But he is talking a whole lot of crap on social media. He even tweeted to Rush Limbaugh, and Rush Limbaugh mentioned him a couple times. But he tweeted to Rush Limbaugh, man, we're going to have a good laugh about this some other day. What you gonna laugh about? It was a murder, man. So no, Sean Hannity is not going anywhere. Now there might be some there might be some people going after his sponsors. Okay, there might be some people going after his sponsors, but Sean Hannity is not going to quit. Now Fox News had him signed to a contract. He has a long contract, as a matter of fact. Now if Fox News fires him, he can sue him. He possibly can sue him to get his money, and I don't know if Fox News wants to do that. What will England do after the terrorist attack? What will England do after the terrorist attack? Nothing. I want you to understand this, and I want you to understand this as best as I can tell you right now. England, the UK has fallen. It is not really even UK anymore. And probably in the next 3 or 4, within the next 10 years, it's going to have an Islamic name on it. Muslims have taken over the UK. I was there in 2000. In 2000, I saw more Muslims than I saw when I was serving in the military, when I was in the Air Force. When we were stationed over at Khamis Mouchet in Saudi Arabia. I saw more Muslims over there during that brief weekend than I probably had seen when I was in Saudi Arabia. Now that was in 2000 and 2001 and 2002, because I've been over there 3 times. Imagine what it is now, because they grow. Okay, they do. The Muslims grow. The Muslim families grow like weeds, man. Muslims have taken over. The only thing that they haven't really taken over is Parliament. But they're going to get people elected to Parliament too. Just like it's going to happen over here. They're going to be Muslims. Well, there are already a couple of fake Muslims already in our Congress right now. You know, they Keith Ellison, he still kept his real name, which his name should be probably Muhammad Abdul Rauf or something like that. But Muslims are going to be elected to our Congress. And when that happens, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And I ain't trying to scare you. I ain't trying to commit any fear or anything like that. I'm telling you the truth. Because then after they get their little Muslim caucus, it will be a caucus. After they get that up there, they're going to march around Washington. They're going to march around Washington. They're going to try to get rights nationwide. They're going to have money behind them. And seriously, I can see it now. I can see it. And you should be able to see it too. England can't do anything. The die is cast. The die is cast. The die is cast for him. Yeah, beware the odds of March. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, England can't do anything. They can only hope that they don't fall by the wayside too quickly. But I probably in the next 10 years, the UK is going to have a Muslim name. You watch. It's going to be a Muslim country. Should President Trump unilaterally implement the travel ban after the Manchester attack? Yeah, he should. But I hope that y'all realize that there's a lot of refugees that have been coming in since the court put a temporary stop to the travel ban. And honestly, it's really not a travel ban. I don't call it a travel ban. I call it a temporary freeze, because that's what it is. It's a temporary freeze. It's a temporary freeze. It's not a travel ban. A travel ban is you don't come back in. A freeze is what Trump is proposing. You halt for 90 days to see where y'all are coming from, to see why y'all are coming over here, to see if because if you stand, we have to find out whether you love the country or not. That's where that is, okay? And whether you want to participate and make this a better country, That's what Trump wants to find out. It's not a ban. It's not a travel ban. What has happened with us is that instead of us saying that it's a travel freeze, or it's a vetting freeze, some of us have adopted the language of the left, and honestly, I'm pissed off. And I don't know who asked that question, but I'm not pissed off at you. I'm pissed off that our side has adopted the language of the left, which makes it worse for us. It's not a travel ban. It's a freeze. It's a 90-day freeze. Okay? And by the way, let me tell you something too. As president, he can do whatever he wants to do. Now, I hear that the judges are using what he said before he got into office. They're using that as justification to stopping this. Okay? They're using that to stop the president's prerogative, because the president's prerogative by law says he can stop anybody from coming in here anytime, anywhere, for as long as he wants to. Other presidents have done it. He should be able to do it too. Okay, he should be able to do it too. But like I said before I started, or like I wanted to say before I started, is that they've been shoveling in refugees at a feverish pitch underneath the travel ban to get them in here before it takes effect. And I think that it should take effect. And I think that the lawmakers should be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, because they've already attacked us on campus already. You remember last year, I think it was last year, in Ohio, somebody ran down some students already here in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wayne Dupree. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the questions. We usually get more questions on Wednesdays, but we also have another one coming up on Friday. So we hope for y'all to join us back again. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I hope that y'all enjoyed it today. Make sure you follow us here on the right, on the left here. Follow us and like us here on this Facebook page. You can also check me out on my own Facebook page at Wayne Dupree Show. Wayne Dupree Show. Hey Jeff, thank you a lot for gathering the questions for me, man. You're awesome. And for everybody else out there, y'all have a beautiful day. Keep on praying for the country. And when that CBO number comes out, make sure that you check out that CBO number, because if it's too high, we're in trouble. Actually, we're not in trouble. Paul Ryan is in trouble, because there's no way he can keep his job. There's no way he is going to keep his job if that bill has to be voted on again. But what is he going to leave as his legacy? He's going to leave the Republicans in Congress a laughing stock. You can best believe. All right, I got to go. Y'all take it easy. God bless. Don't forget to check out our story up here too, y'all, about Trump was right about classified information and about what Obama was doing. Don't forget to check out this story. This story is cool. It's on thepoliticalinsider.com, and I really want y'all to check it out. So, again, I got to go. Y'all have a great day. God bless.